Shema is our leader. Lado's camp. PDP will not be distracted by APC's antics. Campaign cancel. FEC approves 2.3 billion naira for local assembly of aircraft in Zaria. Lassa fever. Federal government has abandoned us. Edo government. Articles economy. Articles economic blueprint will address rising food price. Agitation against beavers tantamount to pushing INEC to disobey Electoral Act (OCOA) 2023. We are committed to democracy in Nigeria. United Nations. Microsoft to lay off 10,000 employees over economic uncertainties. 24 months salary arrears. Abia doctors begin indefinite strike. Affordable homes. Lagos harp on standard safety from partners. 22-year-old dancer Martina to open biggest dance studio in Abuja. Whereabouts of PDP Guba candidate worries Abia Group. I'll secure Unite Nigeria, Peter Obi tells Kaduna supporters. 2023, vote for Atiku Okowa, Oyebari tells Nigerians. God will dethrone many leaders in 2023. Kaduna Guba, ADP kicks exclusion of Shaban from BBC debate. That's all from Vanguard newspaper. Moving over to Sun newspaper, FEC approves 1.9 trillion naira to NNPCL to construct 44 roads. Ayoko face of Nigeria, the world respect. Ayin, Unilag, Buhari salutes Doi, Okonji for bagging PhD at 83, 82. Edo train attack, 2 traditional rulers, 5 others in police net. Diri, Okowa back beavers, constitutional role for traditional rulers. IPOB flays killing of Catholic priest in Niger. Tinubu primary school never existed, group tells court. Anambra North, Odua distributes vehicles to constituents. NDDC targets legacy projects, set up PPP committee. Akwa Ibom refutes allegation of sponsoring violence. Tough times await drug barons, cartel, Mawa, police inspector, 2 others shot dead in Abia. Elections, IGP not retiring, minister. Hyperdeck awards 1.2 billion naira contract for new Busa water project. Allegation, excuse yourselves from presidential poll. NNPP tells Atiku Tinubu, I'll never step down, support Obi, Kwankwaso. Carlo tells Okwa people not to allow opportunity of becoming deputy governor slip. The Siago Council to play critical role in Enugu's economic master plan. Mba. Wike unveils preferred candidate. Atiku charges party members to win polling units. Monarch woo community leaders. Monarchs woo community leaders, village heads, PGs, back Emenike's Guba bid. Nigeria decides 2023. Benefits of Labour Party's multi-pronged campaign strategy. Electricity subsidy go up 120 billion naira in 2022. Federal government. Nigeria decides 2023. PDP's many odds ahead of presidential poll. And fresh crisis rocks APC National Working Committee over agency mode of primaries for Imo, Kogi, Bayelsa. Cross River PDP Guba candidate tasks traditional rulers on election riggers. Way out of issues of Nigerians living illegally abroad, Obi. Why Abiola didn't become president of Obasanjo. That's all from Sun newspaper. We go on this short break, and when we are about to go through the remaining headlines, stay with us. Okosadi.
Oh,
Okay.
no. Where they come in disguise?
Hmm?
So now where they come in disguise? So came in disguise.
One of those things. We're not God over here.
Yeah.
Ụmụ ọkụkọ hazi ka anyị gaba straight to ego maka nke a ka na-esi nke a apụtaghị.
So learn how best to manage your health and to take care of our young and old ones. Join me every Monday, Tuesday, and Saturday by 1 to 2 p.m. on Ebon and BFM 103.5 Urban Boston. You have the right to quit podcasting. The National Broadcasting Commission says any person, persons, or organization aggrieved by the content of the broadcast or the conduct of the broadcast station may lodge a complaint to the station and write to the Director General, National Broadcasting Commission, number 20, Ibrahim Taiwo Street, Asoro, Abuja, or send a mail via info@nbc.gov.ng. Please ensure that the complaint includes name of the broadcast station, title of the program, date and time of broadcast, and essence of the complaint. Also, remember to include your name, address, telephone number, your signature,
Ụmụ onye ọbụla anabata ya. Nke a na ndị onye ọbụla anabata nke a ọ ihe mbibi. Welcome back to Ebona, the 103.5 FM. It's still your newspaper headlines this morning. You can be part of this by joining us on our Facebook page at Ebona, the 103.5 FM. Sending your SMS or WhatsApp messages on 080-9666-1035. You can stream us online via mixlr.com/gistfm. Let's take a look at Tribune. General elections. Stop making commitments on party's direction. SDP National Chairman. APC Professional Council hails Tinubu's foundation. New Nigeria is possible. P2B. CSOs condemn Tuesday's restriction of commercial transportation. I'll upgrade Delta from a slum. Maggie, SDP governorship candidate. Obaseki raises alarm over rising fatality rate of Lassa fever, says over 50 persons infected. IGP staying put despite clocking 60 years by March. Federal government. Overall best Unilag PhD graduate wants ASUS withheld salaries paid. Offer robbery suspect narrates how he was offered 10 million naira visa to implicate Saraki. Atiku campaign demands apology from Tinubu over corruption allegation. CBN urges Sokoto traders to deposit their old naira notes before deadline. Embrace e-naira. Rex decry abuse of federal character policy on employment into NDAs, security agencies. CBN storms commercial banks' ATMs in Jigawa, enforces loading redesign currency. Akeredolu meets APC candidates amid health scare. Peter Obi will sweep February poll. His government will bring fresh breath for Nigeria. Labour Party. And that's all from all our headlines this morning. Let's get your messages from our SMS portal.
From the SMS portal, we got a message from Mazi Izuogu from Awada. It says, "What a country are we into? A vulcanizer has been sentenced to death because of 57,000 naira. What about our wicked politicians that steal billions?" Thank you so much for joining us this morning. And this one says, "The governor of Central Bank." Okay. It's coming from Honorable Onyedika Osakwe, and says the outgoing Inspector General of Police should go as he has nothing to offer again. Bandits and hoodlums activities has exposed the porousness of Nigerian security formation. That is the porousness of Nigerian security formation. We need service chiefs that is absolutely free from corruption and will be of religious and tribalistic tendencies, not about to retire wards with their walking sticks. Over $1 billion was used in fighting Boko Haram, as was quoted by President Buhari. Let me ask, is it this Boko Haram and other sects which have enclaved every nook and cranny they are talking about? Boko Haram has come to stay, and we are looking towards the incoming government for the rescue. This present administration is paying lip service to security. The governor of Central Bank and INEC chairman seems to be a calamity to this nation, as they can wake up a day and start speaking from two sides of their mouth. They can change our constitution so as to be in tandem with their own attributes. We are tired of this heartless crop of people. Thank you so much for joining us, Honorable Osakwe. And this one is saying, court sentenced man for stealing 55,000 naira. Good and fine. What of those who steal billions with pen? Are they above the law? Reverend Father killed. It means that St. Peter's Basilica, Italy, have nothing to do in order to stop this mess. They are after our offering, not our safety and life. Mwabweze from Ogidi. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. And this one is coming from Igwe Romanus from Ogidi. It says, Battle of words between Tinubu and Atiku is a good development because it will help Nigerians to avoid these two politicians on election day due to lack of vision for Nigeria's progress on their part. And okay, and just that. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. And that's the much we've gotten so far on the SMS portal.
All right, on our Facebook page, I have Dr. Mrs. Ima Olebara from Owerri. These accusations and counter accusations on Tinubu and Atiku are weighty, and both should step aside because corrupt people will further lead this country to extinction. We can't continue running in circles. Let's all rally round P2B as he stands as the light that is set on the mountain top to bring us out of this quagmire we have found ourselves in. Nigeria must rise again, and we must get right this 2023. Thank you very much, Dr. Mrs. Uma Olebara. Also, Francis from Amadunze, Enugu State. Our politicians should shun campaign of calumny, bitterness, and rancor, and focus on issue-based campaign, enhance a peaceful political atmosphere. Thank you very much. Wachuku Kennedy Chinedu, Voice of Mbisi. The level of killings and abduction of Catholic priests going on in this country is becoming unbearable, worrisome, abominable, and unimaginable. What a country! A country where its citizens are no longer safe. A country where the leaders are only after their own selfish interests without impacting positively in the lives of the people they are leading. May we not witness such an incapacitated government like this current administration again in life. Also, help me tell Kwankwaso that whether he supports P2B or not, he should know that P2B must coast to victory come this year general election. Thank you very much. Also, Francis from Amagunze. Fuel scarcity bite harder. Marketers blame NNPCL. Honestly, NPCL. Honestly, the average Nigerians are really passing through severe difficulties and hardship prior to the hike in petrol pump price and fuel scarcity. The federal government should weld into the circumstances surrounding this hike and proffer a lasting solution to it. May God help us. Vote credible leaders. Catholic bishops advise Nigerians. This is a good advice. I am therefore calling on electorates to endeavor to collect their PVCs and vote leaders based on merit, pedigree, antecedents, and credibility, regardless of party affiliations. May God help affiliations. May God help us. Thank you very much, um, Ozo Francis from Amagoze. And this I have Ozo from Amagoze. Thank God as abducted Catholic priest regain freedom in Ekiti State. May God help us. I have Pauline Wizu from Onitsha. Atiku and Tinubu attack each other because two of them know themselves. Because a bad carpenter always quarrel with his tools. Obi is busy telling Nigerians what he can do for them. May God help him through in Jesus' name. Amen. Thank you very much. Ifeanyi Onwuebusi, Giorgio Armando from Azubuike. The massive crowd at P2B's rally in Kaduna, the home state of Governor El-Rufai, shows that Nigerians are really tired of these hardships and suffering in the present-day Nigeria. This is the reason why P2B is the only candidate that have organic support across the length and breadth of Nigeria. Others are busy importing supporters from nearby states, paying for crowd everywhere. Thank you very much. Mazi Christian Ufondo from Onitsha. Kano sues federal government and the Southeast governors for proscribing IPOD. The above people supposed to go to court and tell the world the reason why they proscribed the freedom fighting group of IPOD. Let them prove to the world the qualities of terrorism found in the group that made them to tag it a terrorist organization. Pope seeks prayer for slain priests. Pope should know that the problems of indiscriminate killings in the world, not only in Nigeria, can never ever be solved by praying, because those that are in the habit of killing people at random do not kill people by praying, but with weapons. Therefore, it must be stopped by using weapons of war that are more sophisticated than theirs. Otherwise, the killings will continue unstoppable. New Nigeria is possible by P2B. New Nigeria will be possible if P2B will be able to kill all the old politicians that destroyed this country. Otherwise, the statement is not true. Okay, by killing them, that's to kill them if they have not been tried and found guilty. Thank you very much. Ebuka from Umoji. Atiku should come out and clear his name if he's not guilty of the crimes they say he committed. Thank you very much. I have Valentine Edene from Ukbo. Who made Governor Omahi mouthpiece of Igbos? From all indication, Tinubu loves Omahi and his family, not even Ebonians, let alone Igbos. In the beginning of the era of began of terrorists, in the beginning of the era, terrorists began to kidnap clergymen, most especially Reverend Fathers. None of imams was included. Imams were kidnapped then. Yet, federal government never did anything serious to put an end, rather, rather than hyping. What kind of country is this? Vulcanizer sentenced to death because of 57,000 naira, while other people in government of Nigeria steal millions of dollars and call it Python swallowed and call it Python swallowed the money. Yet no one has been sentenced to death. I'm not in support of crime, but let's face it. But let him face suitable penalty made for that. Valentine Eden.
And now we got more messages. This one is coming from Iweka from Iking Gaogidi. And it says, desire allow a man with an upright attitude salvage the mess they have kept Nigeria on. He continued and said, um, my take is on the forthcoming election. Is it not right for the like of Tinubu and Atiku to stop their ambition? Thank you so much for joining us this morning. This one is also saying that Kwankwaso should join P2B so as to make them to be stronger. And this one is coming from Honorable Onyedeka Osakwe. And that's the more okay. This one is also coming from Darlington, Nwarochukwu. And he says, Inspector General of Police going out, please, if I may ask, is he going to Kuje prison to serve his 3 months imprisonment? Thank you so much for joining us this morning. That's the most we can take from the SMS portal.
All right, this is where we go. Thank you for being part of our program every morning. We love you and we appreciate it. Till tomorrow when we come your way. My name is Ivan.
And I'm Martin.
Stay safe.